Marjorie.
Hey Gina, how was your weekend?
It was good. How was yours?
It was good. It was good. I am this morning excited. So instead of having to take 5 kids to work or school, it's one.
Whoa. Ha, that's a
And it's
vacation. So, all right. Well, let's hear some good news. What do we got?
well, let's see. Good news, good news, good news. Besides being able to work a full day,
Mm-hmm.
um, my listing that was gonna be this week, they were moving out of state. And so they went up to Connecticut, they want to move to Connecticut. And so found them a realtor. They found a realtor that they connected with up there, made an offer on a home. I couldn't, like, I wanted to put the home on the market down here,
Yeah.
but couldn't get the pictures.
Right.
And then we were trying to, but not that we think it would have, they would have won it, but they would have had a, closer chance because things are super competitive. They were doing over asking. They did get a bridge loan, all this other stuff. So I was like, go, and they got back in town last week, and I was like, go home, talk with your family, and decide, let me know what, when, and what. And so they're gonna wait until next spring.
The list?
Well, to move and list and everything else, because the market up in Connecticut is still super, super over asking competitive, over appraisal, and they have some cash. They can go like maybe 20,000 over appraisal, but they need to have more. And it was just like, everything was just kind of too like transient. Like, this house in Nashville, I know I can sell, but they would move and they would not necessarily have something to move to.
Put your thinking cap on. I know you can do this.
Yeah. So they sent me the text last night at like 10. They didn't want to call that late. So I haven't had a conversation with them yet. The agent and I in Connecticut have connected. She's sure she can find them something. We just need to get this house. Like, they're nervous.
Okay.
So, I need to, and I told them to, when they made it, when they got a little bit more clarity, to call me, but she texted me because it was so late. So I need to have a conversation with her. She really wants to move now. It's
Okay.
just,
So then that's your in right there.
right.
Hang on a second. My Zoom is like someone's trying to log in from someplace I don't know, and it's like, you got to do things. I'm like, fine. That should work. Must have all these things. I have all the things.
They changed the Zoom stuff, right? They updated.
No, there's someone trying to log in from someplace that I don't know.
Oh.
That's why I'm like,
who are you?
Exactly. And they're like, change password right now. Fine.
Oh, well, damn.
Okay, go. I'm not, you can wait.
Right.
I'm like, it's got uppercase, it's got lowercase, it's got numbers, it's got letters, it's got special signs, it has the name of my firstborn. What more do you want,
Right. And my right leg.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. All right. It can just wait. If someone's going to steal my Zoom, I guess someone will steal my Zoom. They might get
We'll get to see their shining faces. We can all stick our tongue out at them.
Exactly. Good Lord. All right. So you're in with that it's because they want to do it. So if we could find a way, you do want to do it. And then it is a yes. And then awesome, we get to work. And then we can go like work on all kinds of stuff. But yeah. So Craig.
Yes.
What's some good news?
I have good news and I have funny.
All right.
Oh, good.
Good news is The lake house will be listed on Thursday. Got the company going out taking pictures and everything on Wednesday. So that'll be a go.
Nice.
Funny news is I interviewed with I wouldn't call it interview. I sat down with a company here Friday, Caldwell Banker, right?
Mhm.
So Caldwell Banker came. Wasn't and not interested in leaving EXP. But I always say I don't want to pass up a possible opportunity. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
At least go listen. And plus, most of the times I get free lunch. Um, they didn't even offer lunch. They suck.
Oh, well, damn.
No kidding.
Yeah, very nice facility, but I wouldn't be driving to the office because it's like an hour away. But
Right.
anyway, I'm listening to the lady. She's one of the brokers. They have 5 brokers in the office.
Oh, Jesus.
About 20 minutes in, I was like, thinking to myself, would you just please shut up and, let me go?
Right.
Because it was nothing that would influence me to even go there.
Mhm.
Right. So she asked about EXP, what about me?
Mhm.
So I started telling her about EXP and Global Investor Agent Team and what we do, and you and Gary. I was like our team leader, and we are a national team, 100 plus agents in 30 plus different states. We have a coach on the team. I says, I really don't like doing real estate the conventional way. And it was something else I said, and she totally missed it. Oh, I said residential, our team leader teaches us how to do commercial. I said, and I really like the idea of the commercial side. So she was like, yeah, when I mentioned residential is emotional, she thought that I'm saying
You
I'm
liked it.
emotional as an agent. No, I'm
Oh.
emotional as an agent during the transaction. I'm like, no, I'm talking about the emotional people that I have to deal with, the clients.
Yeah.
So anyway, after I told her all these great things about EXP, she says, so why did you come and interview? I said, well,
I
first
wanted
of all,
what?
I said, I don't want to miss the opportunity, I said,
Right.
but I didn't call you guys called me.
Uh-huh.
I said, so that's why I came.
Mhm.
So she was like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. She said, so
Uh,
I don't think you'll be leaving EXP. I was like, I'm not planning on it. And
right.
she said, well, let me show you our commission structure.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Crazy. So, and she presented it like it was the shit. So tier 1,
Oh.
50% starting
Ooh.
commission.
Yep.
Tier 2,
Mhm.
last 24 months, qualified earnings, if you earn $24,000, 55%. Tier 3, if you made $31,250, 60%. Then it went all the way up to 8th tier, 85%. Guess how much you had to earn to get 85% starting
How
commission?
much?
180.
300,000.
Bam. And you're on an 80% for forever. Or 85 or whatever it is.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, they do cap?
It resets.
it resets
Yeah.
annually.
Oh, okay. There is a cap then.
They don't call it a cap.
Okay.
You never reach 100%.
No, you
And
never
then-
will because they'll franchise fee you too forever.
Yes. And then she says, but if you want to come in at this level,
Tier.
you know, with the 80, this tier,
Yeah.
some
Right.
people just come in and they buy in
Right.
$13,000.
Wow.
To buy in for 85%.
Yes,
Yes.
For a year.
for a year.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I started to laugh, right? And I told her, I was like, yeah, that's not happening.
It's definitely not happening now.
Yeah.
Nope. So, what,
So,
out of curiosity, have you ever talked to them and flipped the tables on them and asked them why they're where they are and why they aren't with us?
no, but I'm gonna call her back.
Because
Let me tell
Yeah.
you my commission
Yes.
structure.
Nick
Because she
does that all the time.
Yeah, because you know, she didn't even do a very good job of promoting the company.
Hmm.
You know, like I said, 20 minutes in, and I'm like, I wish she would just shut the hell up and let me go.
Right.
Because she was saying the same thing over and over and, you know, telling me, you know, oh yeah, we like seasoned agents that you know, they know how to work with people and, you know, they really um put the people over a paycheck. And I'm thinking, you're talking to the wrong one, honey. I put the paycheck over the people. You know, I'm the different one, you know.
That's why we have our team for the different ones.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah,
That's
so
hilarious.
it was you know, I saw how people truly don't add value or show the value of their company because she did not show the value of that company.
Mhm.
Only thing she could really show me is they got a nice, shiny, beautiful new office space. They've
That
got
you wouldn't be going to.
absolutely.
Which
And they
does
got
matter to there's a body of agents that really matters to, that they have a shiny.
yeah, that's true. And but what I noticed was in this office, it was they have over 100 agents in the office, and on Friday I saw 3.
And most offices are dead.
Yeah, yeah. And she was telling me, yeah, the commissions pay for, you know, the office spaces, and you know, we give you now. They do have transaction coordinators, you know, people that do they enter your listings for you, so you just have to get the listings and they enter them and all of that stuff, and then
Be
they have
careful of
social.
that though, because sometimes companies, I used to recruit, well, I recruited for 2 companies, but I recruited heavy out of one office in particular because they wouldn't let the agents put their initial listing in. They weren't
Mhm.
even MLS access. Everything you had to do had to go
Was
through the,
through them.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it would stack up, like you couldn't get your price adjustments in. And so, I mean, that's
gotcha.
a big get
Mm.
around. So, yeah, so,
Yeah. So
yeah.
then
I
they had another social media department where they would do social media postings for you. I forget how many per week or per month or whatever, but you had to pay an extra $90 a month,
Mhm.
you know. And then it was one more thing. It slipped my mind, but I'm thinking that's not enough, right?
Not for
You
that
know,
cost. Yeah,
and especially not to come in at 55%,
yeah.
you know. So, oh, she mentioned relocation. Oh, you know, we do relocation. We have a relocation program, but I tell agents not to um, depend on that, make it a secondary source, because most most agents only get about 5 per year.
Right, that you pay another 40% for the reload. You know that, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so your 50% is 40% comes out the top, so your 60% now is cut in half to 30%. So make 30% on those.
Yeah.
On those.
So it's this agent that I know. She started off as a lender. When I went to Realty One, she called me because she was thinking of coming over in the business, and I was at the end of Realty One. At this point, I was, you know, thinking about coming back to EXP. But anyway, she was asking me about Realty One and all of this and how were they. I told her, they're cool. They're okay. So she came into business and went with Realty One. She later on brought her son on and her niece, so they're a team. She recently went to Coldwell Banker, to this same company. So I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna discuss with her what I learned about Coldwell Banker. Ask her, why is she giving up so much money when she could come over here with her team and make much more?
Yep.
And have more support.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Is the team residential, commercial, a mix?
Residential.
Okay.
They won't even let you do commercial.
Yeah.
They
I
have a
figured.
commercial division.
Yeah.
And you have to go strictly commercial over
Yep.
there.
Yep.
And she told me, she was like, you can always refer out commercial. And I was like, well, yeah, that's true, but
that's what you want to do.
Yeah. And she was like, well, we can't let you do commercial here. All right, cool. I'm not coming here.
Yeah.
Right.
You keep your shiny office. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Nick recruits those people all the time, and now you have massive information and a massive in to really go online and find their people that and have open up those conversations.
Yeah.
Or even the ones you don't know, because if you
True.
keep commercial and you can find on the MLS who's producing what, so you can tell who the big numbers are and who's not. That's easy to sort out on the MLS, and you've got that MLS access. Yeah, so you can have a ball with this, Craig.
Yeah, you're right. I saw the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
wasn't what they
why?
thought.
Yeah, I'm like, why would a season agent go there? Only thing I could think of is they like the prestige.
So, so many agents think that it's the company name that gets them business. There's just it's very, very, very common. So that's what they think. They're like, well, we have the name, and we have the balloon, we have the, we're worldwide this, or and we have the name. But if you go ask, and it freaked me out because when I was flipping my third time in 3 years, and I'm like, I look like a flake, and I do not ever want to look like a flake. And so I went around to a bunch of my family, friends, clients, everybody, and I'm like, do y'all know what I do? And they were like, yes, real estate. I'm like, do you know where I work? And they were all like, no. And that's when I realized the name means nothing. It means nothing. People do business with you because they know you, they love you, they respect you, admire you, they know you're going to keep them safe, whatever. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you're right. There's a lot of them that really want that. They think that name means something. It's probably just face it, most real estate agents are pretty dang old. There's a new body of younger people coming in, but there's a whole body that's really old. And in the old days, maybe a name meant something. It probably did, but it doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. So, and it hasn't for a long time. So interesting. Well, congratulations for your funny story. And your good intel that you got out of it. All right. Well, we only have a few minutes left. So does anyone have a challenge or anything that they want to share? Or any other good news? I got 2 ladies down here, lovely ladies that I have not heard anything from. And Liz maybe can't talk today. Kathy, got anything? You have a good weekend?
Not really.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. You want to just chill out down here?
Yeah, it took me so long to get on. I just figured I'd just hang.
All right. Cool beans. All right, then Craig, how you doing with your database?
What? Repeat that.
How you doing with your database?
One more time.
Craig. So I was thinking about you. And here's what I was wondering. Well, tell me where you are, and then I'm going to ask a question because I'm wondering something.
Yeah, you know what? I have not even started, but I will get on that today.
So here's what I was thinking. You want to hear it? And yes, I
Mhm.
love, I had you going in, just getting the list first, and then going in, you want to do commercial and you want to do business opportunities and you want to connect people. You should lead with that. You should lead with, I'm super excited. I have an opportunity to move even further into commercial or do more commercial, or I just connected some people up and we did this crazy deal. Those people that you connected in that everyone said you should have got paid for because you didn't know how
Yeah.
to at that point. And it makes me want to reach out to find out who else needs help like that. Like, do you know anybody that's moving forwards in business that needs, whatever it is, figure out what it is that's true to you, that matches up with you.
Mhm.
Go build your damn business the way you want to build it.
Yeah. So I did have that same thought this weekend, especially after meeting with that broker. Yeah. So you're right on point.
Yeah, great
I will
mind.
do that.
Yeah. I'm like, I mean, because you can always toss in at the end, or residential. I mean, I do that also. And then if you want, refer that out.
Yeah.
How far are you from the girl on my team that had her husband made her get a dang full-time job? She's still working real estate, but now she's really limited in her time. How far are you from her? She's Charleston area.
Who was that? Which one was that?
Her name's Meredith.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
She was the one that came to a few of the meetings.
Yeah. And she's like
Yeah.
residential, but she might be a good match if you're like, I do not want to deal with this crap, and then pull a heck of referral fee off of it and just, run with it.
Yeah. She was in I think she was near Hilton Head.
I thought so originally, but then she told me no, more like Charleston, because Hilton Head's way over on the coast, isn't it?
Yeah, they're both like 3 hours from me.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, never mind. I'll have to find somebody closer to you that just likes residential.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I need to find someone too.
Yeah. So, I mean, having a referral, if that's what, if you're like, I do not, I mean, if you want to do it, flip and run with it, by all means. But if you don't, find somebody that can actually close, set up the appointment, even go on the first appointment with if you want to, check out what they're like. And if they're really good and you guys are a good match and they can close,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole key to the whole thing. If you're going to hand it off, because a lot of newer agents are like, well, I'll take it, but you can't close. I'm not interested. I'm interested
Gotcha.
in somebody who can.
Yeah,
So
because yeah, I really need to, do that. Get that database up and running. And I can attract agents just by having leads, because that's what I hear all the time.
that's what every single agent wants: leads, preferably listing leads, but they all want leads. They want
Yeah.
leads. They want coaching or mentorship or something. They know they want wisdom, another person that can give them wisdom. And then if they're really smart and they've really thought about it, they want systems. If
Yeah.
they're really smart and they've thought about it, but it's always lead / person. It's one of these two will take primary. And then if they've processed through, this is the next one that will take primary.
Yeah.
Yep. You have that.
Yes. And what's her name that I was trying to get on the team and she left EXP?
Yeah.
And she tells me that all the time because I still keep in touch with her and I help her with stuff all the time.
Yep.
So
it's always, trust me, I've recruited, I don't even know how many people, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and coached, massive. And it's always that combination.
yeah.
Always.
And the good thing about her, Nicole, that's her name,
Yep.
is she'll send me agents. Yeah, I know she will.
Okay. I thought you meant she has been. And I'm like, what? Ding, ding, ding,
Well,
ding.
she did send one. But she was already signed up under someone else in EXP.
Gotcha.
Someone out of California or something. But she did send her to me.
Okay.
So
Cool.
once I tell her that, if I put it out there and tell her that I'm looking for agents and I'm providing leads, I know she'll help me.
Yep. And it's, I mean, so here's what I'm going to commit to you, because I was thinking about this also on my end. So my Brivity allowed it to stack up, especially during the 3 weeks after the surgery. Like I just let stuff kind of, well, I pretty much quit, especially the first week. I quit early every single day and kind of just like rested up and all that. But I'm like, even if all I can carve out for my Brivity is an hour a day, which means probably 8 or 10 calls with no answer and then 1 call that goes, because that's usually what happens when I do it. I still am going to carve that out and put that in my calendar and get that beast done and taken care of. Because the very fact that I still have leads coming in off the thing is like a huge gift from God. I mean, it really is, because I've not paid for anything for February, March, April, May, 4 months. And I still am
Okay.
getting all the massive leads off of it. Like it looks like the system's still running. It really looks like the system's completely still running. I can't see, but that's what it looks like. So anyway, so I'm going to commit, I'm going to carve out my hour a day. What am I going to commit to? I'm going to commit to my hour a day, 3 days a week. I'm going to commit to my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and I'm going to do whatever shows up in Brivity. I'm just going to go deal with it.
Okay. Now, what
So-
is Brivity?
Brivity was a lead source that I was using, a program. I had 3 of them actually that was doing these mass texting, and the ROI on it originally, I need to write down my note because I just said I would commit to something. Brivity 3 hours, which I was thinking about, but I didn't actually. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It was like KV Core sort of, but you
Okay.
could add unlimited text. I could text 3,000 people every 15 minutes or 9,000, no, 3,000 people every 15 minutes. And so I had 3 of them running. I had really good ROI off of it for about a year. And then the last year it just went down, 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 down. And now the ROI pretty much sucks. I stopped it in February, but I still have the leads coming in. Well, if they're free leads and I'm not paying for them, it behooves me to at least pick up the stupid phone and see who I can and cannot connect with. I mean, that's dumb.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's my thing that I'm going to commit to.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm committed to doing that. I was just lazy. I found excuses, so I'm gonna get that database up and running.
What did I just hear? I was watching Queer Eye last night and I heard excuses are a language of emptiness that leads to nothingness. And
Mm,
like, oh,
that's so
okay,
true.
isn't it? I made Greg rewind and repeat it so I could like throw it down into my brain. It was Karamo, who's my very favorite anyway. And I was like, yeah, you're good, dude. I love you. You are absolutely my favorite. So anyways, all right. Well, I'm glad that everybody is back from our thing. And this is the official start across the nation of Real Estate Land. And so it should get real busy. Let's
Hmm.
take advantage of it being real busy.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. All right, y'all. I hope you have fabulous days.